Hello everyone, it's me, Dematic, and welcome to another episode. Today, it's going to be a little bit different. Not doing this live, doing this offline. I am going to be checking out a demo for an upcoming game, specifically Alone in the Dark. Before we get to that, a little bit of history on that. So, I first heard about Alone in the Dark way back, but never actually got around to playing it myself. The first time that I really saw anybody playing through, it was on one of the Loading Ready Run Let's Nope streams with Ben and Alex, as they played through the first Alone in the Dark. They ended up doing Alone in the Dark 2 as well. And yeah, the franchise as a whole has had its ups and downs. The first two games were pretty good. I think the third one was a Weird West, which was awesome. Weird West is a very underutilized genre that I think we could definitely get some more cool stuff from. And then there was the terrible, Uvable, Christian Slater Alone in the Dark film. And I thought there was a couple of other reboots. I know there's the one on GBA that surprisingly is on Nintendo Switch Online. Very interesting. The most notable thing about Alone in the Dark would be that it was the primary inspiration for the camera system and controls for Resident Evil 1, and subsequently 2 and 3 as well. With the static, camera angles, which definitely makes it more cinematic, increases the tension and everything. And yeah, in the original game, you've played as Edward Carnby, and you were investigating a manor and everything. Yeah, and as far as I know, that's pretty much the same premise as this one. Evidently, this is a prologue, so I'm guessing what we're going to experience is something a little bit beforehand. One of the big inspirations for Alone in the Dark was the works of H.P. Lovecraft, Howard Phillips Lovecraft, and most probably know him for his work with Cthulhu and that particular mythos, though he never gave it quite that term. All sorts of incredible stories. The guy was a terrible racist, but the rest of it was pretty good. His personal feelings aside, a lot of his unfounded fears went into the fears of actual extra-dimensional beings, essentially setting up what we know as weird fiction. Weird not as in just strange, but weird as in otherworldly in a broader sense. Things like Color Out of Space, obviously Cthulhu, Dagon. One of the first things I ever read was Dagon. And as far as I know, Dagon ended up showing up either in the first or second Alone in the Dark as a whole thing. So this is Lovecraftian in some ways, and it is horrific in far many more ways. And normally I don't do horror games like this. However, Alone in the Dark does fall into something I would have checked out even before my newfound enjoyment of some spookier games. So, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and we're going to go pop into this. It has been a while since I've actually played a demo on purpose. Growing up, of course, there were plenty of demo discs that you would get from, it's Grace in the Dark prologue. Okay. But yeah, growing up, there was always PlayStation Magazine and other things sending out demos, but for the most part, I haven't really been checking out many of them, and this is a game that I've been interested in since they announced it. Alright, I'm already liking it. Alright, let's check out the options. But yeah, hopefully from here on out, I will check out some more demos. Alright, pretty simple. Pause, examine, interact, camera, move. Alright. That is all good. Subtitles, yes please. Display. Ooh. We're gonna go with quality. Adjustment wise. Yeah, we're gonna make it a little bit darker. Increase the contrast a bit. I think that's good. That is very interesting that the environments are going to be more varied than I anticipated. So bright, sunshiny segments, evening and night. Very cool. Oh, I'm already super digging this. I am very much digging the music. THQ Nordic. I don't remember what they've worked on. Okay. Oh. Okay, I'm loving this. Here we are. Wait, that's the actual story, isn't it? Hold up, is that Edward Carnby's face? Yeah, it doesn't have like the mustache yet. Maybe. Okay. But yeah, it does look like the classic Carnby face. Alone in the Dark, the original, was like 1992 or 93. So it was a very early 3D PC game. Oh, creepy dolls. Do not like them. Dang, this looks good. Wow. Old school Crayola. Already, I gotta say, visually, this is pretty stunning. Let's see. What pictures were we working on?
I can't wait to paint this. Gonna give it a big mustache.
Ha! Okay. It is Edward Carnby's face. Gonna give it a big mustache. Yeah, he had the red hair and then big orange mustache, too.
Not my best work, if I'm being honest.
Okay. Mustache. Man. Okay. Wow. Oh, I see. Are those watercolors? They are watercolors. Okay. Wow. This is impressive. Oh, wow. Ray tracing? That's awesome. Great reflections and everything. Oh, this is sick. I know a lot of people really like playing 60 FPS and everything, but in some cases, you know, the 30 frames a second really gives it a cinematic feel. And I almost like that this is more cinematic at a lower frame rate. Okay. Passes. We'll check out this door.
Oh, goodness, you scared me.
What are you up to, Jeremy?
I have to tell someone what is going on here. I have to try. You're not one of them, are you? Please tell me, Grace. You're not a spy, are you?
Who's spy?
Them. The others. All of them. No, you're too innocent.
I'm too innocent.
I need to get this letter to my niece. She would understand.
Just give it to the clerk, Mr. Waits, and he'll post it.
No, he could be in on it. What if he won't post my letter?
Then don't make it look like it's one of yours. Here, let me do it.
You see, I can commit forgery. I was expecting more like, you know, Louisiana accents, but that definitely sounds like a mid-Atlantic accent.
Miss Emily Hotwood, Dauphin Street, New Orleans. You don't have the number? Not sure
Okay,
the postman's gonna find it without...
It's a bit better.
Jeremy? Where'd he go?
But for the for the first bit,
Myself, then.
I'm like, oh, I do declare.
I'll just take this letter downstairs to the clerk's office myself.
Alright, we got a key. Oh, look at that beautiful typewriter.
Cassandra, I'm touching your typewriter.
A precocious young one.
I wish Batiste would drive me around all day. Maybe if I broke my leg.
Man, this is already pretty creepy. Yeah, I don't remember a whole bunch from the original game's story. But it sounds like things are lining up, so we are really getting, like, what happened right before the events of the game.
Yes.
Which is cool, because that means when we play the actual game, we're going to come back and be like, oh, I know what this used to look like, or how this used to be.
They're so creepy.
I was going to say, what in the Beetlejuice sculptures is... Oh!
Oh no, Jeremy, what have you done?
Okay. Are we... For a second there, it looked like we were underground. Or not underground, underwater. Well, now it's just very dark. I have no idea where to walk. Okay, there we go. Wow, the way the lighting is working is fantastic. Like, this looks gorgeous. Oh, snaps! What? Are you unconcerned that there is a swamp in your living room now? Just telling him to stay? Okay. This is normal for you? Alright. Come on, come on. What is happening? Am I hitting it at the wrong rhythm? I don't get it. It looked like to just mash it, so I'm like, mash, mash, mash. So this young lady is unperturbed by anything. Mostly unperturbed by anything. If suddenly my living room was a swamp, I would be quite concerned and questioning things. Okay, now that was a proper reaction. What do we got? Metropolis. Oh, I love these old school advertisements and everything. Oh my gosh. The care and design that went into that stuff back in the day. Oh. Oh, me no likey.
I suppose this mess pales in comparison to the foyer.
I'd say so, but is... Okay, it's flowers. I thought it was blood.
music.
Some vibraphone jazz. I got the key for it, right? I guess not. Don't have the key for that.
Waits. Hello? Mr. Waits? Hello?
Oh, there we go. Uh-oh. Oh, snap. Okay, that was very brief. And then our dual protagonists.
Last night I dreamt that my uncle hung himself in the attic, that we were too late. The house looked different, but it was still called Dorsetto.
Definitely a weird place. Feels like I've been here before. I just can't think why.
Cool.
Let's not waste any time, Detective.
Yeah, you're right. Let's go get your uncle, Miss Hartwood.
Yep, I'm on board having Hellboy as... Hellboy and Hopper as Edward Carnby. Well, okay. I guess that is it then. I definitely expected a little bit longer of a preview. Visually looks great. Control-wise, other than tapping that circle button, I think it's all gonna be fine. I am very interested to see what the rest of the game is like. It's enough of a taste for me that I think this is one that I'm gonna pick up. Love the music, visuals, and then, of course, I am a fan of David Harbour. He's a great actor, so should be pretty cool. Again, if you like what you see here, like, subscribe, do whatevs. Check out my Substack, dematic.substack.com, or check me out on Twitch. I stream ... Follow me and you'll find out. Alright, take care. I'm kidding, because I had to switch things. So now take care.